Alright, what we have here is a vintage 1992-ish Tiger Electronics 2XL talking toy robot. This is the cassette tape version. The original version used 8-track tapes. Standard cassette deck with an 4-track head. A head that's capable of reading 4 tracks at once. You know, you got left and right for side A, left and right for side B for your stereo channels. The head reads them both at the same time. Well, without flipping the tape. I'll explain more in a little bit. Stop, rewind, play. They can play normal cassette tapes too, but you gotta press one of these buttons first or it won't play right. Mono speaker, power input, headphone jack, mono, buttons, 1, 2, 3, 4, yes, no, true, false, ABC, question. Eyes light up, flashes, mouth flashes in time with the audio. No storage compartment for the tapes. It can also run on 4D batteries. That's the compartment there. Ribbon here to pull the batteries out. 4D batteries required. Made in China. Copyright 1992. This is the polarity here. Requires 6 volts DC. I have a power transformer I will plug it into in a minute. Lightweight without the batteries. I got the cassette tapes here. All the different kinds. There's still a bunch out there. This isn't the complete collection. You got Trivia Time, Pet Parade. Notice here, wrong side. You only play it this side only. There's audio recorded on both sides. And what happens is, it'll ask you a question, you press a button, and it will access that side or that audio track. The reason it's mono is it records on all 4 tracks. Normal cassette tape, you got side A, left and right, stereo, side B, left and right. The way this works, it's a 4-track head. But instead of reversing the tape, it just accesses the different sides of the ribbon and then the different side of the audio tracks. So you get 4 audio tracks, depending on the question. You'll either access the left channel or the right, or it will jump to the other side of the tape that's still playing and access either left or right on that side. And I'll include a link to all this because it's complicated. But basically, it's a 4-track machine, but it only reads 1 track at a time. That's why you gotta press one of these buttons for it to play a normal cassette tape. Otherwise it's not going to sound right, because it could access the back half of the tape and that'd be playing backwards. So, let me plug this in and we'll see if this still works. See the flashing.
Thank you very much for turning me on.
And it's not. That's way too slow. Okay, I played with it off camera several times. Basically, I flipped the tape over, rewound that side, flipped it over, rewound it again. Did the same with this tape. Basically, just try and get the grease loosened up, like get it warmed up a bit. It's been sitting for years, so I'm going to have to at some point take this thing apart, probably degrease it, re-grease it. Might have to replace the capacitors in it, I don't know. I'm not getting involved with that today. If I can at least get to it, or at least you can make out what it's saying for this video, fine. I put the thing back to 6 volts. See what it sounds like. Let's get to sound halfway decent.
Thank you very much for turning me on. I am 2XL, your robot. This program is about dinosaurs. And before we begin, I'd like to know if you have ever played this program before. If you have played this program before, press yes. If you have not, press no. Press yes or no now. You have answered no. So I now know you have not played this program before. Please remember to always follow my instructions very carefully. Only press the buttons I give you as choices, and only after I say the word now. Question number 1. Do you think there are relatives of dinosaurs living in your neighborhood today? If you do think so, press yes. If you do not, press no. Press yes or no now. You have answered yes, and personally, you have impressed me. Good work. Yes is right. You see...
Go stop for a second. How it knows which button you pressed? Again, that's where the 4-track tape head comes into play. Each channel has a pre-programmed thing on it. So I press yes, it accesses the left speaker channel, or the right, depending how it's wired. So you press no, it answers another section of the tape. That's why it tells you follow the instructions and only press the buttons it tells you to press. Because if you don't, you can access a whole nother section of the tape that has nothing to do with the current subject. That's why, when you turn it over, it says wrong side. It will play backwards. So, I'm going to continue on a little bit and get further onto the tape.
Where does gasoline come from? You may remember this from another tape. 1. The sky. 2. Dead dinosaurs. 3. The sun. Or 4. Exxon Farms. Please press 1, 2, 3, or 4 now. Oh, I'm sorry, I fell asleep. Do nothing. I will recompute your answer. Push no buttons. Finally, I can tell you, you are right. Button 2 is the correct answer. This is good work. I am impressed, very impressed. I now have a choice for you. If you would like to travel back in time, billions of years with me, then I need you to press yes. But if you'd rather not take this trip and get questions about dinosaurs instead, then press no. Press yes or no now. What is Jurassic Park? Here are 2 choices. A movie, or B, a real park in Minnesota. Please press A or B now. When they call you a hero, they obviously do not mean a hero sandwich. You are correct. Good answer. Of the choices I gave you, this is the correct button. Good work. By the way, did you hear about this girl who really liked dinosaurs, but she also wanted a boyfriend? And her mother said, well, let me see what I can dig up. Here's another joke. I'm on a roll. What do you call a skydiver who's afraid? That's easy. Atmosphere. Okay, let's get back to business. Here is your last question. True or false? Dinosaurs could make noise. Some dinosaurs, especially babies, could squeak and squeal like a pig. Adult dinosaurs croaked, barked, bellowed, and even sounded like a tuba. Do you think this is true or false? Answer now.
I say true.
What a perfect way to end this program. You have answered true, and you happen to be correct. Let me explain. You see, nobody knows for sure, but scientists are pretty sure that dinosaurs did make these types of noises. This program is now over. You have learned many things in this program about dinosaurs. But, of course, if you play this program again, you will learn many more things and maybe become a dinosaur expert. Thank you very much, and I really hope you enjoyed this program. Please push my stop button now. Uh-oh, I am still on. Please push my stop button now.
And that'll just continue on to the end of the tape. Rewind. And I can show other tapes, but I think this video is long enough. You get the point. So that'll wrap it up for this one. Eventually I'll get around to giving it a tune-up and it should run perfectly. But it gives you a glimpse of it. So, vintage Tiger Electronics 2XL toy robot from 1992. Maybe I'll see if I can track down the 8-track version. Thanks for watching. Okay, for those who are going to wonder what happens when you play the side that says wrong side.
There you go. Push around. Oh, you know, you bet what's so scared. We're all full now. Oh, see what? Snail. Good. Daddy. Snaffle at me. Snap homes, Dad.
See? It's playing backwards.